Okay, ladies and gentlemen, like we said last night, we had a tie and we have brought six contestants, six finalists into the final round tonight. With further ado, we will get right on underway. Contestant number one.
Good evening. Once again, my friends. My name is Jonathan Knoll from Lexington, Kentucky. I am very proud to be finalist number one this evening. I would like to thank the KAA and my auction family for giving the opportunity to put on this great event. If you would, please give a thanks to all the volunteers who work behind the scenes to put on this great event, and let's just give them a round of applause. Judges, thank you so much for being with us. Your hard work is truly appreciated.
Jonathan, your question. What would make you a good ambassador for the Kentucky Auctioneers Association if selected 2015 State Bid Calling Champion?
Thank you, Marcus. When I think of a good ambassador and what I would be is a person who is dedicated to the auction business. I've been in the auction business for 6 years. I started out as a part-time auctioneer, and just this past year, I quit my full-time job to go all in the auction business, and that's what I think what it takes. You have to be dedicated to the profession. You have to be able and willing to help your clients at any time there is, and you have to be very personable, and you just have to love the business, and that is certainly what I do, is love the business. So that is why I think I would be a great ambassador for the Kentucky Auctioneer Association. So the first item that we're going to sell is a Kentucky Auctioneer. It looks like it's size large. It is a lady shirt. So this is not only a regular shirt, it is a Kentucky Auctioneer shirt. And wear this with pride. Be proud, be glad. This is the best association I've ever been a part of. So tell me how much. And 20, and 10, and 10, 20, 25, 30, and 20, 25, 30, and 35, and 30, 40, 30, where, and 30, 35, 37, half of you, and 30, he did, 37, 50, 40, and 30, 70, 40, 40, 40, 40, 2 and a half, and 40, 40, 42 and a half, 40, 42 and a half, now 5, and 40, 50, 55, 40, 50, last call, 40, 50, 45. So that 4250, right here in the back number. We'll put on table 1, 4250, table 1, Butter. She sits at table 1. Ladies and gentlemen, my second item of the evening, same deal, different story. It is a 2X men's polo shirt. Give this to your grandson, your father, anybody who has a passion for Kentucky Auctioneer Association, and wear it proud. All right, tell me 50, that's about 55, that's about 15, that's about 50, that's about 45, and 20, that's about 30, you get down to 30, 35, 40, that's about 40, and 30, that's about 40, that's about 40, that's about 50, and 40, that's about 50, here's 30, 50, 50, that's about 2 and a half of them, and 50, that's about, he did 50, 2 and a half, not 5, and 50, 2 and a half, that's about 25, 50, let's come, 50, 2 and a half, 55, so it's 50, 2 and a half right here, number. Reserve table, 50, going to have to reserve table, Bonner. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much. Jonathan Knoll, Lexington, Kentucky, finalist number 1.
Well, somebody said folks keep money themselves. What time you get?
Contestant number 2.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ben Allen. I'm from Mount Vernon, Kentucky. I am finalist number 2, and I'm very excited and honored to be here in the finals tonight. And Marcus, I guess I'm ready for the question.
Being your question, what would make you a good ambassador for the Kentucky Auctioneers Association if selected 2015 State Bid Calling Champion?
Marcus, I know everybody here has attended the meetings all day, and I feel like right now is the best time that we need to be, the most important time that we all need to be ambassadors. And I feel like being the bid calling champion would really give me a good opportunity to go out there and be a workhorse for this association. And I feel like that's what would be the reason that I would be a good ambassador. All right, well, we got me a shirt to sell there.
Medium ladies.
Size medium ladies, all right. Hey, down here, why don't we get ready? Look at today. Down to $50, how much, guys? So get 5, 10, $5, $15, 15, now 20, now 20, now 20, now 20, now 20, now 5, 20, now 17, now 20, now 22, 22, 25, now 7, 30, now 30, now 30, 27, 30, now 2, 32, now 32, 30, now 32. So if you're weighing $30, number 21, thank you, number 21.
Men's large, sir.
Hey, men's large here, same deal on this one, all right, do a little piece to take home with you, remember the convention. Hey, this is what I want to get free at 5, 10, $5, $10, $15, now 20, now $20, now $5, now 45, now 30, now 30, now 5, now 35, now 40, now 5, now 5, 55, $55, $55. So if you're weighing $50, the number today, 168. Thank you very much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I have been out, our finalist number 2. Thank you.
Finalist number 3.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Stephen Stussy from Bowling Green, Kentucky. I'm contestant number 3. I would like to thank the Kentucky Auctioneer Association for hosting this convention. A special thanks to all the judges for your time and energy thus far. Thank you again.
Stephen, your question. What would make you a good ambassador for the Kentucky Auctioneers Association if selected 2015 State Bid Calling Champion?
Well, Earl Nightingale said in 1930, success was the progressive realization for the idea. Progressive realization is you don't know all the answers up front. You're progressively working towards a worthy idea, and I would like to share that opportunity because the auction opportunity is basically pouring your lives in other people that need help. Because an auctioneer, they're counselors, they're spiritual leaders, they're helpers, and that's what I would do for my life to other people, sharing. Thank you.
Size medium ladies.
All righty, here we go. We have a no button polo shirt for the ladies, and it It's size, what size is it?
Medium.
It's medium, it's gray, it has a full-color embroidered print of the Kentucky Auctioneer Association logo. And here we go. And $100 on it, what do we get for them? Somebody give me 50. Give it about 50, not 50, here we go, 50, 50, give it up, what about $5? Get 5, 10,
Yes.
here we go, 20. Give it 20, here we go, 30. Give it about 30, 30, here we go, 30, 30, 25. Now 30, 30, 30, give it about 30. What about
Yes.
30? Thank you, here we go, 35, 35, here we go, 35, give it about 35. What about 3250? 3250, here we go, 33, here we go, 30, here we go, 35. Give it about 35, 3250, now 5, here we go, 35. Give it about 35. Sold for 3250. Put it on bidder. 3, take 3. Medium men. Well, it's the same, but it has 3 buttons on it this time. The polo, by the way, these are 100% polyester. They're kind of that wicking. It's a sports shirt, short sleeve, and it does have the 4-color KAA logo embroidered. And here we go. And $100 on it. What do we get for? Somebody give me 40. Give it about 40. Now 40. Give it about 40. You say 40. Give it about 10. 10, 15, 20, give it about 20, what about 15, give it about 15, 20, now here, give it about 20, 20, give it about 20, 20, now here, give it about 25, give it about 25,
Yes.
25, now 30, 30, here, give it about 30, 30, 30, here, give it about 30, give it about 30, now 30, give it about, what about 2750, 2750,
Yes.
that's 2750, now 30, now 30, here, give it about 30, give it about 27, now get 30, now here, give it about 3250, give it about 3250, 3250, give it about 3250, last call, sold for $30, put them on the table, 3 again. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Steve Susie from Bowling Green, Kentucky. Bid contestant number 3. God bless.
Finalist number 4.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Will Dillon, and I'm an apprentice auctioneer with Sims Auction and Realty there in Harrisburg. And I just want to say it's an absolute thrill and a pleasure to be in the finals here tonight.
Will, your question. What would make you a good ambassador for the Kentucky Auctioneers Association if selected 2015 state bid calling champion?
Well, being only an apprentice, I think that I would definitely be a great ambassador to and then but to be a good ambassador, be selected as bid call champion, especially to be at the National Auctioneer Association Championship. And as a young and upcoming auctioneer, we talked about it today that this business is losing a lot of older auctioneers into it. There's not a whole lot of younger guys coming into it. So I think I would be a great ambassador for the Kentucky Auctioneer Association just to represent and to help bring in new auctioneers into the business.
Ladies, it's not small.
First item up for bid. We have a polo shirt, ladies, size small, Kentucky Auctioneer Association polo shirt, ladies, size small. And who to give Rob a bid? I have to give $50. We got 5 here on 10. How about 5 here on 10? That's it. 15, 15, 15, now 20. Now 15, now 20, 25, 25, 25, 30. I have $20, 30, 30, 30, 30, 35. I have $30, 40, 40, 40, 40, 45. That's 45, 45, 55. I'm 55. Last call, 55. So, $50, put them on fire number 1. Put them on fire number 1.
Men's 2X.
A men's 2X polo shirt. It's that nice hot weather fabric. Be great for the golf course out in the summer. And who's gonna get 50? Gonna get 50. How about 5? How about 5? Who's gonna get 5? Gonna get 5, 10 out 10. How about 10, 10, 10, 10, 20, 20, 25. After about 40, 40, 50. After about 50, last call 50. So $45. Come on. Bar number 292. Bar number 292. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Will Midland from Harrisburg, Kentucky. It's been an absolute pleasure to sell for you all tonight. Thank you.
Finalist number 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow auctioneers, distinguished judges, my name is Jonathan Baker from Evansville, Indiana, a proud Kentucky licensed auctioneer and contestant number 5. Marcus, I think you have a few questions.
Jonathan, your question. What would make you a good ambassador for the Kentucky Auctioneers Association if selected 2015 State Bid Calling Champion?
Marcus, that is a wonderful question. As a Kentucky auctioneer, I'm also licensed in several states. I live just north of here and serve on the board across the bridge. But Kentucky is where we do a lot of our auctions. We love Kentucky. We love coming over here. Kentucky Ambassador, as I said, I'm on several boards, and I can help on the membership side. Love membership. Membership's where we need to focus on the younger auctioneers, and I love Kentucky. Glad to be here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, my first item is a woman's large, right there, KAA style, right there, and set in. And where starting, something 25, and 25, 5, 10, 10, 15, $15, 15. I'm 10, $15, $15, $10, 15, 20. I'm thinking with the 20, I'm thinking with the 20. You're shaking your head the wrong way. 15, 15, now 20. I'm thinking with 17, 15. I'm thinking with 17, I'm thinking with 17, 50. I'm thinking with 17, 17, 50. Show your KAA support right here. Joshua 15, at 17, I'm doing 17, now 20. I'm 17, I'm thinking 20, 20, 20. At 20, not too high. At 20, didn't get too high. 22, now 2 bit. 22 half. You start, you get 2. At 20, didn't get 22 half. I'm doing 22, 50. So, $20, you ready? 21, bid number 21 is your buyer. Thank you. Men's extra large right there, KA logo right there, and set in right there. I'm gonna give 25, and 25, I'm gonna give 20, 20, I'm 10, bid 20, 15, 20, and then get $20, 15, 20, now 5, and 20, bid 25, and 20, bid 5, 5, bid 25, 5, bid 25, 20, bid now 5, 25, 5, bid 25, 25, 25, now 30, and $30, 25, 30, 25, bid on 30, bid $30, 25, 7.5, 25, 57, 57, 7, so you made $25. Number one. Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Baker, contestant number 5.
Finalist number 6.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Kentucky Auctioneer Association and myself, I am Greg Jeffries. I am a principal auctioneer with a partners auction group out of Greensburg, Kentucky.
Greg, your question. What would make you a good ambassador for the Kentucky Auctioneers Association State Bid Calling Champion?
As a parent of it being an ambassador, I should be able to go around all around the counties in the country, show the membership of what a great society we are as an auctioneer, as a benefit of other auctioneer companies come in and see our country. And most of all, let them know that the auctioneer profession is a great place to be. Upon saying that, ladies and gentlemen, I have a first item up for bid. I have a Lady Small Kentucky Auctioneer logo on it, red and colored. All give on 50, 25, let's go. I'm a 25 bid now, 25, 15, 10 now, 12. I'm a 12 now, 15, 12 bid now, 15, 15 now, 17. I'm a 17 now, 40 bid now, 17, $20 bid, 17, 20. I'm a 17 now, $20, $20, 15 now, 20 now, 2. I'm a 20 bid now, 2 to 5, 20 now, 10, 22 now, 5 to 5, 22 to 5. I'm a 22 now, 5 to 5, 22 to 5, 5. Everybody done. I'm a 22 bid now, 5, I'm 22 now, 5. I'm so low, our $22 bill. Number three. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for my next item up for bid, I have a men extra large, gray and color, another Kentucky logo, great time for summertime and all. It's coming up springtime. All right, I'm on give who's 25, let's go. I'm a 25, got 10 gone now, 10 now, 12 now. I did all feel now, 12, 12, did all been 12. I had 12 now, 15. I had 12 now, 15, with a 15, all bill, 12 now today. I'm a 12 bill now, 15, 15, all bill, 12 now, 15. Anybody else want 15? I had 12 now, 15. I have 15 now, 17. I have 15 now, 17 now, 20. I'm 17 now, 20 now, 22, 22. I'm 20 being now, 2, 5, 20 now, 22, anybody else? I'm a 20 being now, 2, I'm going to go 20 now, 2. I'm so low here, $20 bill. Number six, $20 bill. Thank y'all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Greg Jeffries.
Ladies and gentlemen, give all of our finalists another round of applause. We'll take a few minutes to get it all tallied up.
All right, we will. All right.
Mr. President.
All right, thank you, Dan. First advertising award is for radio advertising. And that winner is Malone Realty and Auction. I don't think there's a representative. Is there a representative?
I'll take it, Joe.
The next category is website. Mr. Ron Kirby, United Country, Heartland Realty and Auction. We might need to reach out to- Congratulations, Ron.
Thank you, sir. Great idea. Is that all you got? That's all you gonna get.
Next category is auction catalog. Mr. Ron Kirby, United Country, Heartland Realty and Auction. Category for stationery, Mr. Adam Haley, Haley Auction and Realty. The next category is magazine ads. The winner is Chris Wilson, Golden Rule, Wilson Real Estate and Auction. The next category is outdoor signage. The winner is Craig Stanfield, Real Estate and Auction. The next category is television, Godby Realty and Auction. Do we have a representative of Godby Realty and Auction here tonight? Next category is institutional promotion. I know he's here. Mr. Sean Logston, the Logston Group.
That's what I heard. Smile like
The next category is black and white brochures for real estate and personal property. And the winner of that, we'll see when they get to their office. Brochure, color, real estate and personal property. They're here. H. Berry Smith, Realtors and Auction. Mr. Jimmy Willard is here to accept on behalf of H. Berry Smith. The category for black and white brochures for personal property is Mr. Chris Wilson, Golden Rule, Wilson Real Estate and Auction. The category for color brochures for personal property is Rare Auction Group. The category for black and white brochures for real estate, Mr. Paul Malone, Malone Realty and Auction.
I'll take it.
Rufus, you're going to get your picture taken with all those awards and use it for your own promotion?
I'm just a good neighbor.
The category for color brochures for real estate, Elizabeth Monarch, Auction Solutions. Rufus left to take this big table and get his picture with the awards. The category for newspaper advertising, black and white, real estate and personal property is Godby Realty. Category for color newspaper ads for real estate and personal property. Ron Dunnington, Mid-America Realty Auction. The category for black and white newspapers ads, personal property is Harris Real Estate and Auction. The category for color newspaper advertising for personal property, he's here, Marcus Landers, Bill's Real Estate and Auction. The category for black and white newspaper advertising for real estate, Mr. Tommy Hunt, Realtor. There's Charles. Well, I want to remind you, if anybody's, we've got another ad yet to go, but the hospitality room was sponsored by Hunt Realty and Auction, so we want to thank them for that. Great job. Thank you for opening this evening. The next ad is for color newspapers for real estate advertising, and the winner is Russell Mills, Mills Real Estate and Auction. Let's give all these winners here tonight.
All right, we'd like to give a big thanks to our photographer and the person that has been helping Miss Kim. I'd like to give her a big round of applause. So she's done a lot of I think she's doing something nationally. She's done a very good job. Done a very good job. Right. The next thing we'll have, Mr. Robert Alexander will announce the auctioneer of the year.
Good evening. I want to thank, of course, my committee, James Sexton, Paul Malone, Christy Adams, and Rufus Hansford. This is a lot of fun every year, a lot of work as well. The toughest part of it is getting you guys to nominate somebody. Then when we send the score sheets out, if you don't score yourself, and we send those back, you can't win it if you don't score. So, but we had some pretty good prospects all year long. And I'm going to just name them and have them come out, all 10 of them, top 10 of the year, come right up front. So, not hearing it? I'm so loud. The top 10 auctioneers of the year come right up front, and this is auctioneers that have been designated by the president of the Kentucky Auctioneers Association as one of the top 10 auctioneers in Kentucky for the year of 2014 through 2015. They have each demonstrated extraordinary leadership, commitment to professional excellence, and a steadfast commitment to the self-sustained auction industry while adhering to the Kentucky Auctioneer Association's strict professional code of ethics. Starting out in no order, Ron Kirby. These are the top 10 auctioneers for the year. Forward. Tim Haley. Chuck Marshall. Glenn Birdwhistle. John Kurtz. Charles Wilson. Rick Wardlow. Steve Henry. Adam Hayden. And the auctioneer of the year 2015. Let you read it.
Auctioneer of the year for 2004 has been designated by the President of the Kentucky Auctioneers Association as the top auctioneer in Kentucky for the year 2014-15. His name is Glenn Burton. Glenn has demonstrated extraordinary leadership, commitment to professional excellence, and a steadfast commitment to the selfless advancement of the auction industry while adhering to the Kentucky Auctioneers Association strict professional code of ethics.
Did you get a group of everybody over there? Everybody.
Everybody that was in there, she'd like to get a group picture, please. Next would be the Lifetime Achievement Award to be given by Mr. Ken Watts.
The 2015 Lifetime Achievement Award is given to a man that's been a businessman and auctioneer for nearly 50 years. He's married for faithful husband for 43 years, church deacon for 30. He's married and has 3 children. He's graduated from Reverend School of Auctioneering in Indiana, graduated from business administration from Eastern Kentucky University. He was elected in 1982 as at that time the youngest elected state representative at 29 to the Kentucky General Assembly as a state representative. He's the longest serving Republican House member, more than a century, having served in 16 consecutive terms. He's been the past president of the Kentucky Auctioneers Association, the Somerset Lake Family, Board of Realtors, and the Dick River Board of Realtors also, and a member of the Kentucky Auctioneers Hall of Fame. And he served as a House Representative, the Minority Floor Leader, for 4 years, and the Minority Whip. At this time, I'd like for Danny Ford to please come up and accept.
So I say, I never seen a Ford anyone say something.
Ford and a politician together, it's hard not to talk. I appreciate this. It is an honor. It's an honor to. I appreciate this. It's an honor. I think to be recognized by your peers, greatest honors that you can have. And this association, as many have already said throughout the last few days, is family. And I just am so honored to be honored by my family. I appreciate each of you. I think that we belong to an organization that is helpful to each other. For you, those of you who this may be your first convention, or maybe you've not been here many times at least, there's a lot of people around here that will offer you some very good information. And listen to it, take it to heart, and I assure you that you'll be successful. Thank you.
Next presentation will be the Hall of Fame, Mr. Randy Moore. And Jim Kennedy. Okay, it's a real honor, Mr. President, to be able to give this award for the Hall of Fame. You guys are young guys. 24 years ago, I sat there where you are and wondered about being here. So, with that said, this man that they picked this year, he developed a love for auctions by attending auctions as a young man. The first auction he ever attended was in his neighborhood. And since he had nothing better to do, he went to see what was going on. He was fascinated by the fast-talking auctioneer and never missed the chance to attend an auction. He taught himself to chant, practiced by selling things at pretend auctions in his backyard. One of his best friends was an auctioneer, and he gave him pointers and chanted and told him with him to auctions. After he graduated from high school, he moved to Central Kentucky to work as an EMT. He attended several auctions in the area, met an auctioneer that thought he had potential and offered him a job with his agency. He worked for his agency for several years. He learned much about auctions, got his real estate license and apprentice license. During this time, he and his wife had 3 children. He would chant to the babies as he gave them a bottle, or had pretended to auction with the kiddos selling their toys. His wife and children often attended auctions. He was working, and his children could often be seen using their toy microphones and chanting in their way. His wife encouraged him to get his principal license and even helped him master the math of the test. After getting his principal license, he joined another firm and worked as an auctioneer. He began working part-time doing real estate and auctions while working part-time for the state of Kentucky. His wife joined him and helped with the clerking and cashiering. Working auctions on Saturday became a way of life for the family. Currently, he works full-time as a supervisor for the administrative office of courts and then an emergency manager in his county. Very community-minded, working numerous charity auctions each year, volunteering as an auctioneer for various sports at the local high school, chairman of Wreaths Across America, at the Lebanon National Cemetery, and at the state capitol in Frankfurt. A member of Supporting Heroes, a director of the Kentucky Baptist Relief, serves as Ham Days Committee and a member of the Patriot Guard. And he also became famous today being on TV, WKBO here locally, Mr. Hayden Johnson. Give him a round of applause. What's great is the committee, all family. Congratulations.
Did I say one thing?
They got the wrong man, I'll tell you that.
No, it didn't.
It's not about me, it's about you. And everything I do in this world, on this earth, is about you. It's not about me. Thank you.
2 years ago, Randy and I started on our Southern States store in Dry Ridge, Kentucky. A couple months before at our convention, Hayden donated a bottle. He said whoever bought the bottle, he would go spend a day with them and help them do the auction. I bought the bottle. Hayden showed up. He didn't know he was going to have to run 3 rings that day. He did a tremendous job, and he's been a dear friend ever since. Well, even before that, so thanks again, Hayden. I wanted to pay him, but no, that was his word. Thank you much.
Next we'll have a scholarship, Mr. Richard McGinnis.
Thank you, Mr. President. Ladies and gentlemen, it's always a fun time for me this time of the year. It's always good to be able to hand out money on behalf of the association. On behalf of the scholarship committee, it's my pleasure to present the scholarships here this evening. We want to thank all the applicants. As I mentioned this morning in the meeting, I think this is the largest group of applicants that I've seen in the many years that I've served on this committee. And that's certainly a great thing. It presents a challenge for our committee because you've got to narrow that down to the few winners. And that wasn't an easy task this year. And one of the things I want to pass along to those that didn't win, don't be discouraged. Not everybody can win, and when we have this many applicants, certainly not everyone's going to get a scholarship. So we would encourage you to apply again next year. We'd like to see the number of applicants continue to stay strong, and certainly it was difficult this time. It got down to where, they all were worthy candidates, every one of them. We didn't see anybody there that was not eligible. We didn't see anybody there that was not worthy of a scholarship. And it could have been simple things, just like maybe you won a scholarship last year, or you won one the year before, and the committee didn't feel like we should turn around and award again to those same people. So you might have got knocked out just because you won one last year or year before. But it's certainly nice to see that many applicants, and we hope that it continues to grow, and we hope that people continue to take advantage of this great benefit. The board of directors of KAA did decide to award 5 $1,000 scholarships this year. I think that's the most money we've ever awarded in scholarships. It's been $750, I think, for a number of years. So without further ado, we will announce the 5 winners of the $1,000 scholarship for this year. The first winner, Richard Trey Morris of Murray, Kentucky. Probably everybody knows Trey.
very active in the organization, and I'll just tell you a little bit about him in case you don't know these things. Reading over his essay, he says he's had a keen interest in the auction business for a long, long time, going back to his days as a youngster. He's now a licensed contract auctioneer. He's won a number of competitions, including the 2012 KAA Auctioneers Contest. He was named the 2014 Canadian Agribition Champion. He was a winner of the 2014 Mule Days Championship. He was a finalist in the 2009 AC Championship. He recently signed on to work with Barrett Jackson, the well-known collector car auction. I think I even saw him on TV. It sure looked like him. He has a science degree, and he plans to use a scholarship to attend KAA this spring. Congratulations, Craig. The next recipient, Clint Allen Moore of Williamstown, Kentucky. Clint is a senior at Pendleton County High School. He also attends Campbell County Vocational Tech School. He's been accepted to the University of Northwestern Ohio to major in diesel and farm machinery technology. He's an active member of his high school archery team. He does volunteer work for the archery fundraiser tournaments. He's maintained an honor roll status throughout his high school years. Clint is the Randy Moore, and he's assisted his granddad, he says, he plans to use a scholarship to attend the Kentucky Auction Academy and wants to get his auctioneer's license prior to starting college. So I don't think Clint's here, but congratulations to Clint Allen Moore. The next recipient is Devin Johnson of Lebanon, Kentucky. Devin graduated from Marion County High School and is currently attending Kentucky Christian University and pursuing a degree in sports management, plays varsity soccer. He has hopes of working for a professional soccer team. He's the son of Hayden Johnson, and he's going to use the scholarship to help pay for some of his college expenses. So I don't think David's here, but certainly Hayden is. Just see him. So congratulations to Devin Johnson. The next recipient, Christopher Mark Barr of Hardensburg. Chris graduated from Breckenridge County High School. He's an apprentice auctioneer. He's married and has 3 children. He grew up in the auction business. He said his grandfather was an auctioneer. His father, uncle, and brother are also auctioneers. He's a member of the KAA, and Chris plans to use a scholarship to attend Missouri Auction School this year. Congratulations to Christopher Mark Barr. And the final recipient is Skylar Gerald. I never know what that is, Jeff. Gamale? Okay, Gamale. Skylar will be graduated from Monroe County High School this spring. Bright kid, it's unbelievable. I read his essay and what he's done. He has a GPA of 3.9, got that from Dad. He's a Governor's Scholar. He's a Rogers Scholar. He's a class officer, a Young Republican Secretary, an HOSA reporter, 4-H team president. He has other awards and honors. Skylar is a son of Jeff Girls and his wife. He plans on attending Western Kentucky University to pursue a degree in the medical field, and he plans to use the scholarship money to help pay his college expenses. Congratulations to Skylar. And we want to again tell all those that didn't get a scholarship this year, try again next year. And we hope, it looks like the association will continue to put a lot of emphasis on scholarship, and we hope that you'll take advantage of it. Thank you very much. Next, we have the auxiliary scholarship, Miss Rebecca Ford.
you, and good evening. It's been my pleasure to serve as a Holy President for the last 3 years. And this year I'll be turning the reins over to Ms. Phyllis Scribbins. I'm not sure if she's still here or not, Joe, but we're looking forward to having Phyllis as our leader for the next 2 years. Tonight I'd like to present 2 scholarships. The first auxiliary scholarship is $500, and it is being awarded to John McDearman, who is the grandson of Bill and Sharon Kirk. The second scholarship is going to Miss Sarah Wilkerson, who is granddaughter of Jack and Nancy Wilkerson. That's also for $500. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. At this time, I think we're going to hear who's the 2015 champion in reserve, the first runner-up.
First off, I would like to thank our judges. If you had anything to do with judging either last night or tonight, if you would, ladies and gentlemen, just give them a round of applause for our great judges. With no further ado, I guess we'll get right into this. There's some people who probably want to know some answers. Our first runner-up for the 2015 Kentucky State Bid Calling Championship is Mr. Jonathan Baker. Also, I forgot to mention, this is our 2014 reigning champion, Sean Logston. I've got presenting the awards. At least I didn't miss it totally, Sean. Your 2015 reserve Kentucky State champion bid caller is Mr. Stephen Stussy.
One more. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2015 Kentucky State Champion bid caller, who will go on to represent the Kentucky Auctioneers Association in the IAC Championship, and also gets the pleasure in 2016 to sell the country ham at the. He's got some big shoes to fill. He's got to be $2 million. That's what we got this year. I'm out of soda ham gold. All right, all that out of the way. Your 2015 Kentucky State bid calling champion is Mr. Jonathan Knoll. You won't get you, then we're going to get you to sell something. We'll wait till the end and we'll get you back up here, but give us a little speech now.
Well, the first thing I can say is, wow. I've competed in this contest 4 times. Each time I feel like I've learned a whole lot, and the thing that I feel like I've gained the most is friendship. Each time I met Trey the first time that I ever competed in the contest, and we've been friends ever since. The second time, I believe Marcus won. I talk to him all the time. Sean won last year, and each time I feel like it's made me a better person each time. I'd also like you all to give everyone that competed today a round of applause because they did a wonderful job. We all had each other's backs. You know, if I had not won, I would have been just as happy for the next person who did win because, I mean, that's what the auction business is all about is you have to take care of the people who you're doing business for. And I certainly look forward to being the ambassador for 2015. It is certainly, I've graduated college, but I would think that this is a bigger honor for myself than that. So I really wanted to be the champion for a while now, and it is a great honor to do so. So thank you very much. Also, I would like to thank my wife because she's put up with me for selling in the shower, selling in the car, everything for years, and she always tells me to be quiet. And I said, you know, I'm just going to keep trying, and maybe one day I'll slow it down. So on the ride home, I may not be doing any auctioneering. So thank you for sticking with me, and thank you all. All right, so first up right here, February 7th, 2015, gamble. I'm not telling me how much 500, that's about 2,500, that's about 2,100, 2,100, that's about 4,000, that's about 7,500, that's about 50, that's about 45, and now 75, 300, that's about 3, 25, that's about 45, 50, and 320, that's about 50, 50, 325, and 350, that's about 75, you're in the 350, 75, and 350, that's about 75, 375, and 375, 400, 375, junior, gotta be 400, and 375, you want sir? And 375, 375, last call, and 375, you give me one more chance, 375, so that 375 the back number. 29, 375 in the back, Tennessee, number $29. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. It is an absolute pleasure.
All right, at this time, we have an award that we want to give to Jeff here for his past year as president of the KAA. I tell you, when you work with Jeff, you don't quite know what to expect. You know, and you understand that. One of the things you can always count on, we start on time at our meetings, and we open them up with the Pledge of Allegiance, didn't we? And we stayed on time. There was no dilly-dallying. We moved. He ran a good shop. He did an excellent job this past year as president of the Kentucky Auctioneers Association, and we owe him a big round of applause for the job he did. You take this to church with you, okay, bud? I'd like to give that to you, Jeff, in recognition for your year of service, hard work as president of the Kentucky Auctioneers Association, and you can put whatever you want to in that. It is a great show that 2014 to 2015 KAA president with his name down there at the bottom. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it.
How much train, Jeff? Is the train going to do it one time for us? Here in just a minute. Wow. Did he?
Is it my turn? All right. This time I have a presentation. I'd like to present this to Miss Kim Boucher, this little bag right here. She is really the backbone of this organization. She keeps the wheels spinning. She does it all pretty much. She makes us all look good. She's made me look good. She's made all these directors look good. They're here all year long. Didn't have to ask twice, didn't have to ask once. It was laying there. I'd like you to give this lady right here a big hand. Very well. You're very welcome. I guess as you can see, I didn't bring no speech with me. I'm kind of like Rick said, you never know what to expect. I'm a wingman. I am a wingman. That's the way I do things. Always have. I hope I make it through this. But I do start out with the Pledge of Allegiance. Because if it wasn't for these veterans, would none of us be here. You know, it's been a pleasure to be the president. Kind of come up through the ranks like all of us have. First time that I ever attended a convention was in 1996. And we talked all week long about the trends of auctioneers, apprentices, principals, different things. To show you an example, in 1996, the first convention I come to, there was people doing me like I was doing some of these senior gentlemen. I won't say old gentlemen, senior gentlemen. They was recruiting, trying to get people to get in a contest. I had no earthly idea that I was going to enter a contest. I come because I want to get my continuing education. I want to come because I never been to a convention. So we come, Dole come with me, we come together, and there was 32 entered apprentice auctioneers in 1996 in the contest. And I got reserve grand champion. And I really didn't know what to say. But it changed my life. And I kept digging and digging and digging. Finally, I got my principal's license, different things. I've worked different places. I've traveled up the road. I've done a lot of things. I've done things that I'm proud of, and I've done things in life I'm not proud of, like we all have. All you got to do is ask for forgiveness. I have. You know, me and this man right here on the end, we've been a lot of miles. Been a lot of miles. Done a few things we're proud of. Like I said, we've done a few things we're not proud of. Sure have. I'll tell you a little story I told 2 or 3 guys today. Yeah, I'm a storyteller. I'll tell you, you know, once a man's a preacher, you know what he's been a preacher. I'll just tell you. Because the only thing different in sinners and saints is one is forgiven and the other one ain't.
Right.
That's the best song George Young's ever sung. But I remember me and Russell Mills was out one night in South Bend, Indiana. Car auctioneers, you know. We was going back to town, and I remember he said, he looked at me and said, "What's that light over there?" I said, "That's the sun coming up, son. We've been out all night." You know, by the time we laid in that motel room, has anybody been staying on the 7th floor here? Anybody hear that rivet gun? Y'all been hearing that rivet gun, drill, whatever? Yeah, we had one day. About the time we laid down to bed, about that time I heard something. Mills later, he said, I ain't gonna say what he said. I broke the window up, he looked out, he said, "Hey buddy, you ain't got a jackhammer here around, have you?" Had a weed in your mouth. I won't tell the rest of it.
I'm very proud to be Kentucky Auctioneer President. I guess you could say I become an auctioneer. Since October 24th. My daddy died. He told me I'd never be an auctioneer. I told him I'd show him did. He was proud of it. He was a stern man. He never would say you done a good job. But he was proud. And I've had that ever since August the 24th, because that was his favorite day. And I'm gonna pack it till it breaks. And I've also been rubbing it all year long because I'm proud of my son. He just happened to be number 15. This is 2015. And I'm proud of him as anybody I've ever been proud of in my life. I'm proud of my wife. I love her. I love everybody in here, guys. That's why I do this. I don't care if you got it on the worldwide deal. I don't care where you got it at. Because for me, I appreciate everything you've done. I thank you. I love you. If there's anything I can ever do for you, I do my best for you. I've done the best I know how here tonight. I'm done packing. Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope your next president does a better job than I have. I've done the best I could. I'll be honest with you, I believe I've done a pretty good job because I've not had one call that said that anybody's done anything bad. Thank you very much. All right. I forgot. I'm not doing it all week long. I didn't really feel like it, but I'll do it one time. But I've got to tell one more story. Now, we ain't gonna worry. I'm always thinking maybe no Russell Wills guys. Been up down the road a lot. Me and Dole, been up down the road a lot. Me and Joe. I ain't gonna tell nothing on you. This is PG record, son. Okay. All right. If I tell you that on Russell Field one time, they said he's going to start an auction. I mean, I've always come up and I said, if you want an auctioneer for the Eagles and Thrills, just pick up the phone and call Russell Field. Because big or small, they know sell them all. No live bid, really an auction. Somebody's going to pass the gavel. Yeah, you should have left that battery about to die. But I have been, I like to blow a train whistle, I like to sing, I like to have fun. I like to do a lot of things. I guess this time we're going to pass the gavel. Is that correct? Is that what we're going to do? We're going to pass the gavel? If you've been president of the Auctioneers Association, I wish you would come forward, please. And you know how old you are, and you know exactly when you're president. You know all that stuff, so the oldest one needs to be on that end. The oldest one needs to be. Where do we need to be? We knocked that over, Daddy. Yes, sir.
Okay, you bet you're gonna get it. That's right. They ain't talking about me last time I got to my phone. I'm up here, right. I've been pretty good for all night. Don't tell them I'm here, okay?
All right, everybody that's been a president up front, man, I'm gonna go ahead and tell this. Oh, hey, you're slam forward, I think I'll use that other goal.
That makes me daddy feel good.
Slam forward was president in 1977. 1980 was Mr. Jack Wilkerson. 1983, Mr. Steve Lewis. The next one, 1984 was Rufus Langsford. Then the next one we got right here is 1988 was Jim Kennedy. 1989, Mr. Danny Ford. 1991, Mr. Bruce Thomason. 1992, John M. Kessler. The next one, 1996, Billy Frank Horner. 1997, Mr. Glenn Bird Whistle. 1998, Mr. Stephen Barr. 2004, Mr. Ken Watts. Okay, 2002, Mr. Randy Moore. 2007, Mr. Chip Foley. 2008, Mr. Joe Grimmons. 2009, Mr. Ron Kirby Jr. 2010, Mr. Matt Foley. 2011, Mr. Robert Alexander. And 2013, Mr. Deanna Allen.
2012, Mr. Steve Terry. In 2013, Ms. Deanna Allen. 2014, Mr. Jeff Gerald. And 2015 KAA President, Mr. Rick Wardlow. Thank you all so much. At this time we'll have Mr. Terry, if you want to come up here, and we need all of our board of directors and new executive committee to please line up down front.
All right. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to have all present officers and board of director members line up in front, please. All present officers of the Kentucky Auctioneers Association and the board of directors, please line up. Yes, sir. New and old. You don't have to be new today. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce each of these individuals to you. If you would, gentlemen, just wave to the crowd. First of all, our president, Mr. Rick Wardlow. Give him a hand, please. Also, the 2015 president-elect, Mr. Tim Haley. Vice President of the Kentucky Auctioneers Association, Mr. David Lee. And serving on the board of directors, Mr. Sean Logston. Mr. Adam Haley. Doral Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, Russell Mills. Trey Morris. Jim Carroll. And last but not least, Mr. Chris Wilson. These are your officers. At this time, I'd like to, it is my pleasure and privilege to officially install you as officers and directors of the Kentucky Auctioneers Association. I congratulate you on the opportunity which you've been given to serve your organization. I know that you'll be faithful in your performance and duties, looking always to the interests and welfare of the Kentucky Auctioneers Association as a whole. Gentlemen, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that you will faithfully execute the office to which you've been elected, conforming to the articles of the corporation, bylaws, and code of ethics of the Kentucky Auctioneers Association? If so, please respond, I do.
I do.
May I extend my personal congratulations to each one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the officers and directors of the Kentucky Auctioneers Association. Please give them a hand.
At this time, I'd like to ask Mr. Rick Wardlow, our president, to come forward for some closing remarks.
Thank you, Kim. I checked my clock a while ago, and it's still fairly early. You know, for those of you who may not have known, Joe Gribbins and I have been working together for about 15 years, or as Bill Kurtz said yesterday, how long, Rick, how long have you been working for Joe? You know that whenever he takes on a project, he does it with extreme gusto. He throws himself into it. But most of us would be satisfied with 100%, not Joe. It's 120, 150%. So I said, Joe, would you help prepare me some closing remarks for tonight? There it is, folks. Now, in order to get you all out of here before midnight, Joe, I hope you'll pardon me that I'm just kind of going to rant here and not going to go through your remarks. They're all good. Thank you very much. I want to take a shortcut here. It's truly an honor to be elected president of the association. I want to address 5 groups in this audience. First one I want to recognize is the seasoned, the experienced, veteran auctioneers. A lot of them are standing right up here. You notice, Marcus, I did not say them old guys. But anyway, and a lot of you that, you know, have been in this room before, you've been members of the association a long time, you've been sitting at this table, you stood right up front. I want to thank you all for your leadership to the association. I want to thank you for your leadership in the Kentucky auction industry as a whole. You have helped make it stronger than it was before. We've got some gentlemen I want to thank at the national level: Steve Lewis, Devin Ford, Bill Kurt, Sam Ford. They've helped put the Kentucky Auctioneers Association on the map even more so than it was. We owe a lot to you guys, the other members of the association. I want to thank you. The other group I want to address is the younger auctioneers, the less experienced, the folks getting into business. It amazes me how much this industry has changed in the last 10 years. When I got started, if somebody had told me that you're not going to be selling stuff over the computer, I'd probably laugh in your face. Man, I tell you what, it's happening. It has changed so much in the last few years, and I think the change is going to become even greater and just as quick. What I encourage you to do, you guys, be receptive, embrace the change. Establish the vision. Look at where you are. Look at where the industry's going. Look at where you need to be, and react and change along with that. If you're going to be a leader in your business, I've often used an analogy. Imagine you're in a group of sled dogs. The best places to be is at the front. The view's not too good when you're in the back of the pack, okay? You want to try to be at the front of the pack. You don't have to be the lead dog, but try to be near the front and establish your, be willing to change and put yourself in that leadership role. Second thing I want to say to you young guys is avoid complacency. If you decide, this is good enough, I don't have to change, I don't have to be any better, you're going to find yourself in the back of that pack, because I guarantee you, there's somebody who's going to be taking your place up front. Third thing I want to stress to you, and it was yesterday or day before class, is the trust factor. I can't tell you how important it is to be trusted by your clients and your customers. They call you for references, they call you for resource information. That's a big compliment to you. You know that we're in the people business, and it's all about relationships. They say people would rather do business with people they know. That's true. People would rather do business with people they know and with whom they trust. And so particularly if you're in a small community and there's several of you, they all know you, guess who they're going to go with. When I was growing up, I lived in a rural community in northeast Missouri, 700 people in town. That was the largest town in the county, so it was rural. We had 3 auctioneers. One auctioneer did more than twice the business of the other 2 put together. And looking back, I tried to figure, how did Boyle, that was his name, Boyle, how did Boyle get all this auction business over the other guys? The people in the community trusted him. The other guys were just as good at big callers as he was, but they trusted him. I want you to identify the type of person you want to be, the type of business you want to have, identify the legacy that you want to leave, and all that will go into establishing your character. If you've gone to you go Steak and Shake, I think Dairy Queen now, I like strawberry shakes, okay? And you get one, nowadays they're putting the whipped cream on it, and they're putting the cherry. The cherry and the whipped cream, that's just all fluff. To me, I'm not to downplay big call because that's important in our industry, but that's the stuff that looks pretty, the nice big call. Okay, the uniform, that's the whipped cream and all that, how looking good out there. That strawberry shake is what counts. That's what I get to shake. That's where your character is. We're in a high profile business. Again, identify the legacy you want to leave. When I got started out, it was easy. I said, I don't want my kids to be embarrassed. Okay? They got friends at school. They're going to go home and have sleepovers, friends. I don't want them. Oh, you're that Rick Wardlow's kid. I didn't want to put my kids in that position. It was pretty easy to do. The fourth group I want to address is my fellow directors. We all have been honored to have been elected by our peers, our seasoned senior and junior peers, to lead this organization. I take this role seriously, and I hope the other board members, and I think you all do, take this role of leadership association. There's 2 kinds of leadership, one's reactive and one's proactive. I hope we're a proactive board. We identify the problems if there are any early on. More importantly, we identify opportunities early on. taking this association forward and making it better than with every year. Just keep moving the progress. I think I won't say we, but I think there's a lot of other boards out there, they tend to assume their responsibility as a director 2 days or 2 hours every 3 months. You cannot be a good director 2 hours every 3 months. You need to be a director. To get there, you need to be a director before, after you leave, in between the meetings. Think about what your job is. We are essentially the managers for this. This is a business, and we need to operate that. These folks out here are our shareholders, stockholders, and we're accountable for them. The last group I want to address is all members. Again, we've talked about it several times, is regaining and gaining new members, key strength of this association. I think it's clear from this group, being a member is a lot more than just wearing a lapel pin on your sport coat. Being a director is a lot more than just having another line item on your bio. It comes with responsibility. There's this, you all feel it, I know you do. We talk about adding value to being a member. There's just something you just can't put your finger on. There's a camaraderie. It's a fellowship. It's a family function that we were talking about earlier. We are, by the nature of our work in the industry, we are a family. I would like to strengthen that family, strengthen that association, figure out a way. What can we do? What can we as a board do for you members? What can we do to get new members? Keep in mind, 75% of the licensees are not KAA members. Back to what I said earlier. We've got to look for opportunities. That's a tremendous opportunity out there. You know, Jesus' target audience was not the righteous. It was the non-righteous. So we've got to go after, we've got to look at our target audience out there. How are we going to get them? Maybe a big challenge for us, but we've got to try. Because if we don't try, we're going to be dogs at the back of the pack. And I don't want us to be there, and I don't think you do too. If you have any suggestions, any ideas how we can make the association better, please pick up the phone, write a letter. Jeff's not gotten any calls, he said. He's still on the board. Call him so he can get a call. But call any of the board members, call Kim, send us an email. An idea, just an idea, what we can do different. You know, Joe's heard me say this time and time again. Think outside the box. He gets tired of saying it. That's where the great ideas are, folks. The ideas inside the box is already taken. We got to think outside the box for those great ideas. So do that and give us a call, see what we can do to help the association grow. More services, more value to the members. What? Don't call you. Don't call collect. You probably got caller ID anyway. So with that, I want to thank you all again for the opportunity to lead the association this next coming year. I'm looking forward to it. There's going to be some challenges, I know, but with every challenge comes a wonderful opportunity, and it's those opportunities we've got to take advantage of. Thanks again. Seriously, if you want to, got anything, any questions, any ideas, thanks for coming to the convention. Oh, I think, can we told about next year's? That's me? Oh, Lord. You got responsibility already. At this point, it looks like we're going to have the convention in Louisville next year at the Crown Plaza, which is there near the airport and the fairgrounds. It used to be the Executive West. I think they've gone in and done a major renovation, and I think it's even cheaper than what it is here, isn't it? room rates, a little cheaper here. So it'll be easy to get to. Let's have another good crowd next year, another great convention. I'm looking forward to it. Again, we're your directors, we're here to serve you. Keep that in mind. Jim. Next year, 2016. 5th, February 5th, 6th, and 7th.
I didn't know if you wanted my schedule or your schedule, because I'll be there like the 3rd through the, I think it's 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Yeah, thank you all for coming out, folks. Hey, Kim, if you bought anything at the auction last night or tonight, hey, I still owe you. I wasn't even here. Please see Kim before you leave so we can get settled up. Hey, your bill, folks. Here you. Thanks. Have a great. If you're staying here, we'll see you in the hospitality room. You're on your way home. Drive safe.
Let me get a picture. Probably nothing else. We did get a flag. Okay. You take this off. Marcus, you take your big
To Sandy that back in those days was working.
I don't even want to talk about
He wasn't.
listen,
he's not. This is a long time ago.
Back
15
then,
years ago.
He wasn't a pillar of the community as he is today. He's the pillar of the community now, so you can't hold that against him.
I don't much worry about it.
Call my name out.
Huh?
Hey, good job. Hey, congratulations, buddy. Good to see you.
Yep, but I'm coming back. I'm going back. Yeah, I'm going back.
She already knew about this. No. No, don't push me. I'm fighting her. Yeah.
Congratulations.
I didn't know.
Let me look and see, and I think I got
Congratulations,
it. There's
Ray.
only one that they.